teenagers, me and Dalton.
Yeah.
But the fact is that they were, you know, and I feel this is true. This could be true. I feel we're expected that we're supposed to be absolutely stupid. I feel that we're supposed to be so clueless about life. But the thing is, it's just me and Dalton were like, no offense. No offense to anybody out there, because, you know, I know people have certain lives, and I you know, I accept that. But some people don't have as good parents as me and Dalton does. We were taught so well by our parents. And I feel that people are okay for expecting that, because a lot of teenagers don't have parents that are teach them that, you know?
Like, that are good role models.
That are good role models, that are good, you know. But I feel me and Dalton's parents really stepped up when it came to that. And I feel people expect us, like, obviously, maybe me and Dalton are pretty dumb sometimes, but I feel that we're better than most teenagers, you know? We're better than most of the population of teenagers nowadays. I feel a lot of teenagers are like so unknowledged about life. They just are completely clueless, and that's why they get that's why they're just in so much jam. They don't know what's happening. You know, they're so clueless to everything that's happening in the world. But yeah, I feel me and Dalton were taught. Obviously, Mark is very knowledgeable because he was also taught by amazing people. But yet he's been.
I do still make some.
Yeah, he made decisions. But yet you've been alive longer, and so you've experienced a lot of things. So that's good. I'm so glad somebody asked me this question, because we haven't brought up any topics into this. Somebody asks, what do you guys feel on love nowadays? Love.
I think
I'm just trying to find the right one.
Yeah, I think I'm at the point right now in my life where it's the searching process. I've been trying to get a girlfriend for, I would say, a good year now, and I just haven't found the one yet.
Bro, oh my god, that don't make sense. Real quick, not to cut you off. I literally shoot homeboy 4 times in the chest with the gallo. The dude turned around once, shoots me in the head with a pistol. What is that, dude? Like, how is a pistol stronger than a gallo?
Well, I hope Cold War really fixes a bunch of stuff. They're still updating things, so
dude, they need to fix a bunch of stuff.
Well, it's still early process for this game.
Yeah,
so.
true. It's still early process. As long as it's been out, it's still early. It's still early access. Yeah, you can keep going, Dalton.
Yeah, you're good. Just keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt you. My bad.
No, you're fine. I don't get me wrong. I've had girlfriends this year, but none of them have necessarily clicked, and none of them have felt like that they're the one, and that they could be the one for a while until God puts the right person in my life, you know? I'm just waiting for that to happen, and even if that means I don't get a girlfriend in the next couple of years or so, I know that one day I'm gonna find somebody, so.
Yeah. And I take this as a brag myself. I'm one of those teenagers that have barely dated. I've dated 2 girls in my life. And I feel that's just, it seems like, wow, that's not that great. But I feel compared to other people, I feel like that's an accomplishment. You know? Like, I brag about that.
To be honest, I haven't really dated a lot of people. I think in total I've only dated like 4 or 5 people. And 2 of them were this year, just during middle school, because I really liked both of them.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Hey, I need to give some acknowledge to Mark, but I feel that I've taken the advice from both my sister and Mark that really I mix both of their knowledge about dating together, and I feel that I've done the best, because I know that both my sister and Mark know that dating any time before high school was all fake.
Yeah.
Dude, just being honest with you, like, god damn, my bad. But like me personally, bro, like everybody knows, if you're in middle school and you quote unquote got a girlfriend, that relationship ain't real. It's fake. Like,
my thing is I'm kind of waiting right now, just because I want to be able to drive, because I don't have my driver's license yet. I want to actually take her places, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like where we just meet up at school. I actually want to go places with her. I actually want to take her to the movies and hang out with her.
Yeah, that's literally like 90% of freaking relationships before middle school, before high school.
Cause I've had
movie
I've had
dates,
deep talks with Mark.
going
I've
to
had
the
deep talks with my
movies.
sister. So I just got both of their knowledge.
They're like literally just going to the movies and then going home or going to the park.
And
I don't
tell
know.
me, there's not it's just so rare for it to work. You know?
Yeah.
You're just there just to see what it feels like. And I feel like I'm gonna save to see what it feels like for when I actually find the one, because then it's gonna feel more special.
Yeah. And plus, too, like me, like the reason why I'm trying to just wait for the right one is 'cause I've been cheated on like say 4 times, bro. It sucks being cheated on. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I'm just like,
especially when you find it, like, not like her not even telling you, but you just finding it like
From
one
somebody
day.
else. Somebody else knows.
Oh.
No, I'm talking
dude,
like
dude.
seeing it, like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, y'all know how my last relationship was. Like, y'all know how bad it was.
Yeah.
Like how my freaking homegirl cheated on me, bro. Well, she's not my homegirl, but like how my girl cheated on me. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
especially with my homeboy too. Oh heck to the no.
Yeah. It's just.
I think we should just sit on the lobby screen and just talk, because I'm kind of tired of playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. All right. I'm gonna go. Okay. So, are you guys feeling enough to go deep, or you guys want to just stay out of it?
I say let's go and we'll do one more deep question, and then we'll hit them with, I say, 2 more lighter questions, and then I think we call it a night.
All right. I'm gonna go for a deep question here. Let's see
Full
it.
send it, dog. Full send it.
So we're gonna talk about being lied to, and let me emphasize that. Let me emphasize that.
hate being lied to.
Let me emphasize that. Being lied to by our news station, by our government, by our presidents. Not Donald Trump, obviously, but I feel Joe Biden has something he's not telling us, or Pamela, they're not telling us something.
Here's a good point that could go with this. So, did y'all hear about the Nashville bombing? Like,
Yeah.
What's weird is they were targeting. There was, if you want to look it up, there was a Nashville bombing on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
And it was weird how it happened, because the way that it went is there was a van apparently that had this really old dude in it, and it was targeting a street where it had the AT&T building. And I learned from my dad that the AT&T building was the recount for Georgia, like the Georgia recount for the election. And my dad made a good point. He was like, if I'm a terrorist and I wanted to do this, I would do it mid-July in Center Street of Nashville to kill as many people as possible. You know what I'm saying? And it's just weird, because why are you going to target a place that is recounting the votes? Because you don't want people to know. And what's also weird is it had a siren playing that said, evacuate the area, there's a bomb in this car. Why would you play that?
Yeah.
And I just think there's fishy stuff going on.
About that.
Yeah, that's true. I heard about that.
If you want to be freaked out, look up the video of the van.
It is very disturbing.
It's creepy, dude.
It
I'm
is.
getting chills. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Like,
Here, I'm gonna read this article I found from Fox News. Fox says that they saw an RV on the security cameras. They went back and checked, and the place that they went to was the AT&T or T-Mobile. My bad. AT&T.
it was. I thought it was AT&T. It could have been T-Mobile, but I'm pretty sure it's AT&T.
Okay, so this AT&T that they were going to was a suspicious location. It was suspicious, like very suspicious. It was in like a back area, Mark.
Yeah.
It was a weird place for them to set off a bomb. That's the thing. It's a very suspicious and small area, Mark. So if they were trying to bomb, they'd probably go somewhere bigger, right, with a bigger population, right, Mark? Like a bigger city.
Yeah.
This was in a small city in Nashville, in a small suspicious area. You know, it's like they were targeting somebody to kill them with this bomb. And it's creepy that they had the siren saying "get out," like they didn't want to hurt anybody else. They were there to kill one person, or they were there to kill people.
No, it was like they were just going to destroy the AT&T building. That way they couldn't recount the votes.
Yeah, it's
Oh, so the van. I thought. So whenever y'all said like there was a van, I was expecting like a soccer mom or like a white like.
No, it
racing
was like
van.
a full on.
No, yeah, it was like a RV.
yeah.
Bro, what the heck, dude? Homeboy looks sus too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But people are speculating that the guy was already dead before the bomb went off.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
that is disturbing.
Yeah, people were saying that the dude was already dead. Cause in my opinion, why would you stay in the car and not want to get out and get
It's
away
like,
from
it was
the
like
scene?
he was rushing in like a
Well, look, well, he probably did that too, because like if anything like falls back on him,
Yeah.
she's looking
But-
at like serious
but-
prison time.
Here's a good opinion on it. In my opinion, at least, just think about how weird it is for them to target a recount for Georgia, like the recounting area that all the votes go through, that all the recounting stuff would go through. Why would they target that place specifically? If you were really going to bomb a place and kill as many people as you would want to, why would you not do it midday July sometime in a major street in Nashville?
yeah, because then they would have a
Yeah,
better
true.
chance of killing more people. So this
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to be. What do they call it when there's multiple deaths?
Matt, it wasn't supposed to be a terrorist
It was
attack
not
or a
supposed to
mass
be.
murder.
Yeah, it was not a terrorist attack.
Wait, so-
They were
so-
there for one plan, and they were there to destroy or kill somebody.
They were
wait, so
there.
how-
No,
so
they weren't there
how
to
many
kill
people
anybody.
died in it?
It was that they only they found one bone, but here's my thing. They
Dang,
the
he got
bone.
obliterated then.
No, here's my thing. They said that the bone it could not have been from the blast. It could have been from something else. Like it could have been a dead body that was there a long time, or a dog bone even. And it's just weird how the whole situation panned out. And they weren't trying to kill one person. They were trying to destroy the AT&T store to where all the ballots came through and all that.
And Mark, that RV was full with so many bombs, Mark. The blast radius completely shuttered from across the street. All the windows were broken out, Mark. All the doors were ripped off. Everything was completely destroyed on the other side of the street. The blast radius was that crazy.
And my thing is how do you get that many bombs in the first place?
So
Just make 'em.
I'm
Yeah.
checking this article,
Well, yeah,
and,
but-
and the girlfriend actually reported to the police that he was building bombs at his house.
Like, dude, like bombs are like what people don't know is like bombs are pretty easy to like.
They're easy to make because it's just science. Science just goes into it.
All right,
You
hold
just
on.
have to
I'll
do
be
it.
back. I'm gonna give you guys a question.
Yes,
You guys keep going while I'm gone. I need to look at my charger. But I want you guys to tell me, or tell them, everybody at home, what you guys feel about, after we die, what happens, and what's gonna happen in heaven or whatever, and for being there for eternity. I want you guys to tell me that. Make sure you guys recap it when I come back.
I think this is actually one of the best questions we've had all night.
Yeah, lucky.
Don't get me, the questions have been great, and I've liked. I'm actually really enjoying the podcast. And I guess I'm talking to you right now, Mark.
Yeah.
In general, because I used to back when I was younger, I used to stay up late and talk to my grandma about stuff and talk
Yeah.
about what my life goals were going to be, not knowing what a podcast was yet. And I'm so glad that Austin has been thinking about doing one for so long, because this is one of the things that I feel like if I'm up at night and I feel like if I texted y'all too and y'all wanted to get on, we could just film a podcast and we could just film us talking to each other and questions and just enjoying it and really thinking about other people's opinion and finding out what
Yeah.
they enjoy and what they don't enjoy.
Yeah.
So
So like me for that question that you just asked. I don't really know, dude. Like being honest with you, because like
it's so hard to tell. 'Cause-
Like, yeah, we're gonna be dead, but like, we're not gonna know what's going on. Right?
Yeah, we have internal life, and what's good about it is, I think, I haven't read all of the Bible. I don't think I've gotten to the part yet, but I remember people always telling me that it says once we die, we are going to heaven, where we could have anything we ever wanted, and if we didn't want to build a house, if we didn't want to do all that, we could go live in God's house, because he always has a home for us, and he always will have a home for us. So
yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
That's what I think about the situation. That's what I think about the whole afterlife thing. I think that there is an afterlife, and God is going to take care of us.
I'm gonna read you guys something I learned at church. So when we go to heaven, there's a few things that are going to be, first things first, there's going to be no pain.
Yeah.
No sickness, no pain. But number one, we won't miss our old lives. We won't miss anything that we're doing right now.
No, because it's going to be awesome there. It's going to be everything you could ever imagine and what you wanted.
I'm going to read some good notes that I took. The upgrade from Earth to heaven will be vastly superior to the economy to first class.
I'm gonna go AFK real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I just want to let you know.
Alright, it's alright. So the upgrade from Earth to heaven, Dalton, will be vastly superior from like economy to first class, right?
Yeah.
If we miss something from our old lives, like if we miss one thing that we used to do or one task we should do, it will be available for us in heaven. If you miss golf, it'll be available for you to enjoy in heaven, you know?
Yeah.
So another question a lot of people, want to ask is, will we be tempted to do any sins? And the question is no. Once we're in heaven, we're not going to be tempted to do anything that is sinning, you know? We're already going to be there. We're going to be so happy, and we're not going to be tempted to do much. And don't think we're going there and we're going to, obviously we're going to live our best life, but as soon as we get there, we have work to do, you know? The fact that people think we're going to chill there and eat grapes while laying down is, I guess that's a good thing, but we're not gonna be like working so bad, but we're gonna have some work to do. You know? We're gonna be doing some things up there. It's not like we're just going to be laying down and sitting it. And the last thing is, we're gonna experience emotions. It's not like you're not gonna be sad, you're not gonna be upset. You're gonna be happy. And sadness, the pain won't hurt. You could be a little upset, maybe that you know that somebody's missed rapture, that you know. That's gonna be fine, but after you get past the fact that that person is now past rapture, you think you feel, I think heaven's gonna be great, but
yeah.
Now that Mark's is gone, I'd say we go to the final question. Thank you guys for everybody watching the podcast, by the way. We're gonna go to the final question here to finish off the night.
Finish off the night, nice, easy, smooth.
And this is for you. I want to ask you a question.
Alright.
For
you.
you.
Can ask one more.
Yeah, just for you. And I feel everybody at home would be perfectly fine with me asking you, how are you mentally, Dalton? And don't lie to me. I want to know, how are you mentally? How are you physically?
So this summer, mentally, it definitely took a toll on me with COVID and all that. I was in a rough point in my life, just kind of from life being so slow and me just doing repetitive things over and over again, and just having nobody really to talk to. I would say this summer my mental health was really low. I will say I'm getting way better mentally. I'm getting way better. I don't feel like I used to. I still have that little bit of sadness, but I'm still fine. I'm still working. I'm still doing what I want to do, and my mental health right now is probably the best it's been all year, and I'm just happy about life and everything that's happened to me this year. Physically, I would say I have grown. Not like getting like heavy or anything.
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of weight from playing off, because like if you think about it, I'm walking because we don't use the golf carts yet because we can't, and so I'm walking pretty much every day after school, 1 or 2 miles, just playing the game that I love. So I would say physically I'm actually pretty good. I would say this is probably the best like fit I've been in a while, because I go outside and play with Weston football a lot, and he'll be like, "How are you not out of breath?" I'm like, I walk a lot every day, and it just I feel like I'm great physically too, and
yeah.
So right now everything's like honestly really good, and everything I could ever really ask for out of anything. So
yeah,
I'm Gucci.
Mark.
Yo.
I want to ask you a last question before we go. How are you doing mentally, Mark? And don't lie to me. I don't want to hear some bull crap, and you're lying to me. How are you doing mentally, Mark?
That's actually a hard question, because like
that's what I said. I was like, that's a good question.
Because like so like me, music plays a part on like everything. Like for me personally. So like it's like, so if I'm listening to like, so y'all know how Lil Peep and Juice WRLD is like my favorite artists like all time.
Yeah.
And you know their music can be pretty sad sometimes. So like if I'm listening to Lil Peep, my rap, you know, just I like more of like the not dark side of rap, but like the depressed side of rap. Like if I'm listening to that, then like my mood is just like, dang,
it's different.
Like, life sucks, you know, like the world sucks. But then you know, like that's when I gotta change like the music I listen to you know, like something that's, you know, actually gonna be better for me. And you know, so it's like it just I guess it really just depends on how I'm feeling at the point, but yeah,
that's good.
Austin's been the questionnaire. It's time for me and Mark to ask Austin one question each. Mark, you can go first if you want to.
Go ahead.
Oh, dang.
If you ask me any question you want to ask, and it could be a very deep question
Okay, well, it's not really a deep question. It's more like social media influencers. How do you feel that? Well, it's kind of 2 questions in one.
Okay.
How do you feel about Jake Paul becoming a quote-unquote boxer and no longer YouTuber, but he's still doing YouTube, and Logan Paul being sued for a video that happened
a long time ago?
Back? Yeah. Like how do you feel about that?
Okay, so first things first, I feel like Jake Paul is making some horrible, and Jake Paul's at the lowest he's ever been, ever.
Just to remember, he's called out McGregor
and his wife,
White, the head of UFC.
Yeah, and I feel he's so stupid for doing that. He's just asking for it.
Yeah.
I feel Jake Paul's at the worst he's been. Even the everyday bull crap. I feel even this is 2 times as worse as that time it was. He's just asking for.
It's every day, bro.
And I feel that he is doing this because he wants. I talked to my dad actually about this Jake Paul, Logan Paul stuff, and my dad brought up a good point. My dad says, Austin, if I was popular, I'd do the same thing.
That is true.
For an extra view, for an extra like, I would call out people.
Well, because you got to think it's his lifestyle. It's how he makes his money, and giving people.
And he said he doesn't blame him for being a complete jerk if that's giving him views and giving him money.
Yeah.
It's giving him fame for being such a jerk and such a like. And the thing is he's not that. I'm not gonna say the R word, but he's not that stupid.
No,
he
he's
knows
not,
what he's doing. He knows what
knows.
he's doing. He's being dumb and he's calling out people and he's being stupid to get the extra views, bro.
Yeah, to get the views that he thinks he can.
You guys notice how he called everybody out after his views went down on his vlogs, dude? After people kept forgetting about him, putting his brother in front of him, he freaking unfollows everyone on Instagram, follows Conor McGregor only. He's doing this. He's doing this for so much views, Mark, and so much money and fame. He is not doing this for his self-gain. He's doing this for his extra money in his bank account. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing it for himself.
Even if he is, stupid idea, he knows that he's making money out of this anyway. I feel that he's one of the main reasons he's doing that is for money.
A couple of days ago, Jake Paul sent McGregor a $50 million check for McGregor to do the fight, and McGregor denied it.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 million, bro. Like.
It's kind of like the Logan Paul situation. Him fighting Floyd Mayweather. He's not gonna win.
He's not gonna win.
He's not gonna win, but he's still gonna get paid. He's still gonna get paid.
I feel he's gonna get paid amazingly because he's an athlete. He's gonna last a little bit before he gets knocked out. You know,
but
he's a big guy.
Here's the other thing. Floyd Mayweather knows he's gonna get paid good money too, so he's gonna try to keep Logan Paul in it as long as he can before he knocks Logan Paul out. So true.
Yeah.
But then again, he also knows he's trying to think between of should this match be an actual good match or should I knock him out for a second round.
Yeah.
You know, what's gonna make the most cha-ching? What's gonna get the most views?
What's gonna make it awesome?
Because like, sure, people are gonna say, "Oh, knock him out first round to get most views." But the thing is, another thing that'll get views is, "Oh, this match was actually not bad. They kept going for multiple rounds. You know, it's actually a pretty solid match." But I just feel people think that he needs to knock him out first round if he wants the extra views.
Yeah,
I feel if he actually has a good match with Logan Paul, he still get the same amount of money he would if he were to just knock him out first round.
It's funny because you know how like Mike Tyson and Nate Robinson fight, right?
Yeah.
Dude, they got no money for it.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks. Wow.
Yeah, they got no money for it.
My thing is, does Mike Tyson need money?
No, yeah, he does.
He literally is at the lowest he's been, man. I know what he's doing, bro. He's so. And the thing is these people don't understand that these people are smart. They know what they're doing. They know that they're gonna get paid.
Well, they can't get paid.
Fat checks.
They can't get paid no money for fighting. They still got paid some money.
They know what they're doing. They're doing this for fat checks, and that's it. I know what they're doing. They're being very smart with what they're doing. They're being very smart with using their social media as a platform to be able to get paid like that.
Honestly, that's why I'm applauding Logan Paul.
I applaud Logan Paul.
Because he's doing what nobody thought he could.
And he's getting paid for it too. He's getting paid for what he's, enjoying, I guess. So I give him a applaud. I feel Logan. Okay, I don't want to go too nipped here because I still have some questions for next podcast. But I feel on the next podcast we're gonna go deep onto. We'll see what happens this week. We'll see what happens. I don't know when we're gonna do our next podcast. Today's Friday.
I say we do one.
We can do like next week.
Do we want to do
really?
Do we want to do one Sunday just to cap off the week, and then we'll do one Friday of next week?
It doesn't matter to me.
No, for whatever.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens tomorrow, and things like that. But
we go back to school.
Not
at least
next
I
week.
do on Tuesday. Next week on Tuesday, yeah.
Really? Oh, okay, yeah, next week. Okay, that's another thing. One last question. Do you guys feel we're going back for that long, or do you guys think we're gonna be sitting back at some point for COVID? COVID's really bad at the moment. It's at the highest it's ever been.
Well, I feel like that's more a y'all question.
Yeah.
Well, this will also affect your work. Think about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's you're funny. It's funny you said that because I'm actually quitting my job tomorrow.
Really?
Why?
It's funny you said that because I'm actually quitting my job tomorrow.
Why?
Really?
Why?
just so the drive from my house to my job is like 15. It's like a 15-20 minute drive. It's like really not even close to where I live. I asked off for Thursdays and Sundays due to church, and my boss is making me work Sundays and Thursdays, and it's just like, things aren't fair.
Yeah.
You know, like, just a bunch of stupid stuff, and it's just like really toxic there too.
Yeah.
And I don't like being in toxic communities, you know.
Yeah. That's cool.
So, but yes, I'm gonna be quitting tomorrow. Nobody really knows though, so.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching this podcast, whoever watching, and thank you, Dalton and Mark, for joining. I hope to see you guys next podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know.
And guys, for real,
This is great.
comment or send Austin questions about anything that you want us to talk about or you want to hear about.
In
our
both
videos.
parts of the stream, I'm gonna be posting all of our social media outlets. If you guys want to ask us any questions, make sure feel free to.
My Snapchat is ItzMarkyBruh. My Instagram is ItzMarkyBruh.
I'm putting it in the comments, Mark.
Oh.
This dude really starts typing it out. But yeah, I'll put Mark, Dalton, and my social medias in the description. Please go ahead and do whatever. Text us if you guys have any questions for us. But thank you guys for.
I'm ready to mingle.
Whoa, really?
Whoa,
Thank you guys.
calm
Thank
down.
you guys for watching this podcast. You know, I really did enjoy this podcast. This was an amazing podcast so far, guys. Thank you guys for. Y'all guys did amazing today. You a round of applause.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's Instagram.
Can't wait to see what the other podcast has to hold. But thank you guys for watching this podcast, and we hope to see you guys. You know, maybe Saturday, Sunday, maybe, or Monday. So
I'm thinking Sunday. Night and
okay.
that way people can cap off and Monday morning and watch the podcast.
I could do Sunday. I can do Sunday night. I can do Sunday.
I
night.
can do Sunday too.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything, so.
All right. Well, you guys just let me know. But thank you guys for watching this
I might be
podcast.
going out of town, but I'll let you know.
All right. Well, looks like we'll be Sunday night or something like that. But thank you guys for coming to this podcast. Next podcast, I hope I have some interesting questions next week planned. I'm gonna plan them probably tonight before I go to bed and tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching this podcast. If you guys like, obviously, please like and subscribe. Soon enough, I hope to be posting these podcast audios on Spotify. So I'll put my Spotify account in the comments too, just in case you guys want to go there and follow me already, just in case in the future when I do post it on Spotify, you guys have it already. So yeah, thank you guys, and thank you guys for coming on, guys. But we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Wow.